that, we'll turn it over to Michelle Hagan from Planning and Zoning. I will add all three commissioners present for the meeting. I need to mention that out loud because I assume they can be seen. And any records and minutes and notes from the previous planning and zoning meeting relative to this case will be made part of the official record if there's no objection to that. As is.
Thank you. Michelle Hagan with Bonneville County Planning and Zoning Department. So this is an application to amend the zoning map from industrial and manufacturing 1, so I&M-1 zone, to a manufacturing zone in 1A. The applicant is the Kesler Companies LLC. The property is located on the east side of 25th east of Lincoln Road, and north of Lincoln Road, and south of Iona Road. The subject property is approximately 7.5 acres. Part of the property was used for residential use for many years, and the majority of the property has been used for an industrial use for many years. The property has an industrial land use designation, and the surrounding area has, as you can see on this slide, has the industrial land use designation, and on the west side of 25th, you have a commercial land use designation, and then urban residential is located on the north side of the existing railroad line. And mixed use is located to the south. As I stated, the subject property is zone I&M-1. The comprehensive plan has compatibility decisions that should be considered in all map amendments. These include looking at compatibility to adjacent uses, as well as determining if the proposed change would create undue concentrations of uses, which would destroy living quality, congest thoroughfares, or overload public facilities. The proposal must consider protecting the adjoining uses and lot compatibility qualities. It needs to be determined if this area is more appropriate to be rezoned to the M1A zoning district. There are currently some utilities within the county jurisdiction in this area. And then the Planning and Zoning Commission held a public hearing on December 4th, 2024, and recommended approval with a unanimous vote with the following conditions. And that one is arterial road improvements per Public Works Department will be required. But 2, buffering is provided along the arterial road and on all sides of the property. 3, central water system. 4, central sewer connection. 5, fire protection provided. 6, street lighting. 7, a subdivision plat is required. I'll note that the property is already been through the subdivision platting process, so they may not likely be required to do a new one unless there's a change in lot configuration. Any questions for me?
Not this time. Thank you. Appreciate your presentation. And again, your diligence and put things together for us. With that, we'll turn it over to the developer.
Mark Johnson with Kesler Companies. Address is 1900 Spencer Lane in Ammon. And staff did a great job of kind of explaining what we're doing, but we would like to just make an official request to change the zone from I&M-1 to manufacturing M1A. The reason is because one of the tenants that really wanted to go in there, which we feel fits well with our project, could not be in the manufacturing zone, but they do qualify for the industrial zone, but they do qualify for the manufacturing zone. So we feel like it fits well in that area, and I guess I just ask if you have any questions.
Do not. I appreciate your presentation. It's succinct. With that, we'll open it to any public input online. If you've logged in online and you'd like to make a comment, start with your name, address, please. raise your hand, we can recognize you individually. See the hands raised there. Give you a second, because I know Zoom can be a challenge. Anybody's online and would like to comment or ask a question?
For the Kesler Companies
Yeah,
LLC
for the,
rezone?
that's a good idea, for the Kesler rezone.
I don't think so. I think they're all.
Okay, I'll hit the next one. Okay. Well, with that, we'll be added to the record before we close the public input portion of this hearing. Take it under advisement, which means we won't discuss it individually, collectively, but we will individually with our planning and zoning. Make sure our questions then will come back to us in generally a couple of weeks. We'll have a public meeting where we're going to announce the decision. Anything else?
Finding of fact, yes.
Yes, for the finding of fact. Thank you. With that, we'll close the hearing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.